Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about how to get 5 to 10 plus more gas mileage in your car or truck. We're going to be doing this tips for manual transmissions and for automatic. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. First thing is, a lot of people tell you to let your car run for minutes at a time before you drive, and that's a myth. You just want to run it. Your RPMs are going to be about 1600 when you cold start your car. As soon as they drop that first time, you're good to go driving it. Just stay below 2000, 2500 RPMs for about 10 minutes until the engine is fully warmed up, so you don't risk damaging anything. It'll be just about 10-15 seconds. The RPMs will drop that first time, and then you're good to go. Don't waste any more time or you're just wasting gas. That leads me to the second one, which is don't sit and let your car idle. What you're doing is you're going to pull in and then you unplug your phone, you turn your music off, you do this, and you leave your car running this whole time, when you really should just pull in, shut it off, and then worry about these things. Unless, of one exception, which is a turbocharged car. In that case, you want to let your car run for a couple minutes before you shut it off, because you're letting that turbo spool down and cool off. It's definitely what you want to do if you want your turbo to last a good long time. So the next thing is going to be for manuals. This is going to be the third thing. You want to shift 1500 to 2000 RPMs. A common myth is that you want to shift as low as you can, so like 1200 or something. And in a V, you can get away with that. In a 4-cylinder, all you're doing is you're going to bog down the engine. It's going to have to work harder. Just to keep it from stalling or having to downshift, you have to actually give it more gas because it doesn't have enough RPMs to keep it powered. So you actually end up using more gas when you bog it. So I always stick to like 1600 if I'm going for like max miles per gallon. That leads me to step 4, which is always coast whenever you're stopping at a stoplight, stop sign, turning. Always coast in gear. This is another common myth. A lot of people, they pull their car in neutral in manuals. They pull their car in neutral. If you do this in automatics, I don't know what you're doing. But in a manual, a lot of people, whenever they go to stop, they see a red light, whatever, they always pull their car in neutral and then they coast. And they think that gets them better gas mileage because, you know, the RPMs are down. But that is a myth, because whenever you pull your car in neutral, it's going to have to sit there and idle, forcing your fuel injectors to kick on, which is going to, you know, use gas because it's got to pump fuel in there to keep the engine alive. Whereas when you just let your foot off the gas and coast in 5th gear or whatever gear, the wheel spinning is what's keeping the engine running. So you're not using any gas. It completely shuts your fuel injectors off. You use 0 gas whenever you're coasting in gear. And it's better on your brakes if you coast in gear, because you're kind of like engine brake. So step 5 is whenever you go to take a turn off of the road, get the turn at a faster speed than you usually would. The faster you can take that turn, that means the more speed you're going to have at the end of that turn, and you're going to have to accelerate less to get up to the speed limit of the road you turned on. Instead of maybe downshifting to 2nd, slowing way down, you can just go into 3rd or 4th. Step 6. Step 6, always use your cruise when you have a chance. If you have, you know, a couple minute drive even down the highway, kick that cruise on. Like, you're saving yourself hassle of having to worry about how fast you're going. And you save gas mileage. What you're doing when you don't use cruise is your speed's going down and then you have to accelerate back up. And accelerating is the enemy of miles per gallon. Always use your cruise. I think we're up to step 7 now. If your car has an alignment issue and it kind of wants to drift off the road, suspension is somehow got out of line. If this is happening to you, you're not getting the full miles per gallon that you could get because your suspension is constantly trying to turn and it's fighting itself. It's wearing your tires out. You're getting worse gas mileage. It's just overall bad. Go take it to a shop. It's like 70 bucks. Get your car aligned and you'll be way better off. Definitely get an alignment. Step 8 is going to be using a additive in your oil. Lucas. What the heck? I used FR3 friction reducer. I made a whole video, actually I made 2 videos about it, testing it to whether it gets you better gas mileage. And if you want to go watch those, there's proof right there that it does help. It's not like, you know, 15 miles per gallon or something when you put it in your oil, but it does help and it is noticeable and it will add up over time. If you're just using regular oil, definitely get an oil additive. There's proof. I'm not going to count this as a tip, but change your oil if it's been over like 4,000 to 5,000 miles. Change it. You're going to get better gas mileage. Fresh oil moves a lot easier, and it's healthier for your engine. So I think we're up to step 9. I've probably lost track by now, but I think we're at step 9. That's going to be using a upper cylinder lubricant. I use Lucas. I'll put a picture on the screen right now. Fuel injector cleaner, upper cylinder lubricant. It helps piston rings. It helps everything. It's amazing. I use it personally, just like I use the Lucas in my oil. I use this Lucas in my gas. It's like night and day. Like I can instantly tell when I put that in my gas versus when I drive it without it. It seems like it runs easier. It has to try less hard to go because it's lubricating everything. So something else that you could kind of keep in the back of your mind, whenever you go to get new tires, you can get specific tires. They're made specifically for getting good gas mileage. If you want better gas mileage, they're a little bit more expensive, but you make it back if you drive a lot to work and back, like me. And that goes hand in hand with lightweight rims. When I bought my car, I had Steelies, and I switched them over to American racing rims because they were aluminum and they were lighter, and it helped. Even though they were bigger rims, they still helped just because they were so much lighter than the steel rims. Aluminum is way lighter than steel. So I think that's gonna about wrap it up. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. We're close to 250 subscribers. I know that's like nothing, but like the video if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.